I think it's always difficult to pin down what the issues are for young people. I almost don't like talking about young people as one homogeneous group with the same concerns and the same issues. Having said that, given the current economic crisis, I think it's fair to assume that an awful lot of young people are going to be concerned about jobs and also access to third level. Are they going to be able to afford to go, or are they going to be able to afford to stay? I think jobs in particular have a very specific importance to young people. It's your passport, in a way, your passport into adult life, a way of finding your place in the world. What concerns me most, though, is that in this really difficult period that we're in, that young people are going to become very fearful and focusing only on the negative things, and be very, very fearful about their future in the economy. And that's why I joined the Green Party and why I'm actually standing in this election for the Green Party, because I look at Green ideals and at Green Party politics, and they actually give me hope, because I think there's a vision there for how Ireland might be in the future, and that's a place where young people are going to be front and centre. Well, first of all, I think the Green Party in government has had a track record in creating jobs. 20,000 jobs in the green sector during the period of the last government. And I think it's in that green sector that future jobs are going to come as well. In particular, the areas of energy, tourism and food. And I'd encourage people who haven't done it already to look at the Green Party manifesto. There's some very creative policies in those areas. And I think they'll provide jobs for graduates and a lot of other people throughout the economy. Number one on my list is the planning legislation. There's been much debate about the fact that developers, bankers and politicians formed a cosy golden circle that led to the huge speculation in property markets and the huge dependence of the Irish economy on that sector, and led us to the sort of fairly disastrous economic situation we face now. It's the planning bill that ensures that's not going to happen again in the future. It can't change, unfortunately, much of what's gone, although there are provisions in it that deal with ghost housing estates and measures to be taken to try and help that situation. But for me, the really important thing is that it's going to stop that sort of thing happening in the future. Well, we didn't leave it till the very last minute. It had been worked on for 18 months before the government came to an end. And why would it take so long? It was taking so long because it's a brand new area of legislation, a really complex area of legislation, and because the stuff in the bill cut across a number of different departments. And once that happens, that really slows things up. I think it was important to do it right, and unfortunately, for that reason, it didn't make it by the time we left government.